Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Chris Paul.
And that decline in assist numbers over the last few years is what has made him more of a one-note player on offense. If he could integrate more passing back into his game, he'd be giving opposing defenses a much harder time.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Harrison Barnes out there with Castle. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the shooting guard. And for the Lakers, Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Alex Len is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, these two teams just faced off. It's the second game of this mini-series.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, we first saw a lot of these back in the 21-22 season, and they were added in a way to reduce travel. You know, I like them. They give you a playoff feel with the game-to-game adjustments that I love. This is why you put the ball in his hands, an accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Doncic against Fox. Misses in close. James deciding where to go with it. Vassell against Doncic. Nifty move. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
The Lakers with the ball. The Spurs making their last shot. Doncic. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Vassell with it. Picked up by Reeves. Vassell passes to Barnes. Wembanyama against Reeves. Back to Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end. Always in attack mode.
Pass to James. Outside Reeves. Here's James. 6 on the shot clock. Over Castle. James, that's good.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Reeves against Vassell. Outside Wembanyama. No good from outside. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Okay, thanks, Allie. First trip to the line for him here.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
The first one falls. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Both free throws good from James. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Now here's Vassell. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Fox. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And let's use this break to recognize your Western Conference Player of the Week, Luka Doncic.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
Here's James. Really had his troubles in that loss to San Antonio. Just couldn't find his rhythm. Reeves finds Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Back to James. Three-pointer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Barnes, it's good.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
Lakers trail by 3. Outside Reeves. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Back to Doncic. Pass to Lin. And here's Vanderbilt. Doncic with it. He's covered by Fox. And again, the Lakers, no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now James launches it. The Lakers with another miss.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
That one's off. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
Now here's Reeves. Yet to see a basket. Doncic outside. Over Fox. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Outside Barnes. To the paint. Here's Castle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Here's James. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Doncic finds Reeves. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Spurs lead by 6. Driving in. Castle misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
James against Fox. James passes to Lin. Back to James. Over Fox. And James gets it to go. James has got 6.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Pass to Vassell. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 7. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Doncic. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
For San Antonio, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And here's Vassell. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Outside Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama screen. Here's Vassell. The putback. That shot, no good. Lakers trail by 5. Down low. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by Castle.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Doncic against Fox. The shot from 20 feet out. And Castle with the basket on the assist by Barnes. 5 points in the game. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Reeves. Barnes against Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle. Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. And San Antonio also making a switch. Sohan's checked in. Shot clock at 3. Here's Hachimura. Here's Lynn. And he dunks it down.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
San Antonio with the ball. The Lakers getting their last shot to go to the middle. It's stolen by James. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And that one falls for Reeves. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
And looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the top glass cleaners over the past 10 games. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Lakers trail by 4. Doncic with it. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Hachimura finds James. Doncic against Fox. And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for LeBron James.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Spurs lead by 4. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Now here's Vassell. Picked up by Sohan. Vassell with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And the basket is good. Vassell's got 5 now.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Lynn passes to James. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Chris Paul comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And he sinks the second. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Pass to Paul. Here's Bassey. Inside, right at the free throw line. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Vassell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Now Doncic, 5 points in the game. Here's Lynn. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
And they rank in the top half of the NBA in blocks, right in the middle of the pack. It's something they're looking to improve on.
And you mentioned all those points off turnovers they produced. The defensive effort we've seen from them has been pretty impressive, and those points are proof that the effort is paying off. And the Spurs making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Now here is James. He has 7. And it's Hayes. That time on the assist by James.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now here's Paul. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Sohan outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Spurs need to get one up here. Johnson for 3. Some solid defense from James.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Hachimura. No points yet. Vincent outside. There's the triple. That shot off. Paul with some nice D. Johnson passes to Paul. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. And stolen by Hayes. Vincent with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Out to James. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
The kick out to Johnson. There's the 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Yeah, when it comes to his three-point shooting, Johnson is most effective from the corners.
Lakers trail by 5. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Hachimura. Shoots over Barnes. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vassell finds Paul. Back to Vassell. Clock at 6. Sohan, the pass to Vassell. Reeves with some nice D. Vincent outside. Hayes for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Spurs. They're up by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Jeremy Sohan, Keldon Johnson out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Barnes, and it's Champagnie at the 3. Sohan outside. And Reeves pulls it down. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 5. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Now here's Paul. No points so far. To the left side wing. With the drive. Champagnie, that's good. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Here's Vincent. The Spurs making their last shot. Hachimura, the pass to Vincent. And he lobs it up.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's the Lakers on the break. On the wing, Reeves. Outside, Finney-Smith. Vincent outside. Pass to Reeves. To the inside. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Hayes misses. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Paul. Now here's Johnson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Austin Reeves picks one up.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw dropped for Johnson. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. That one misses. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Now here's Barnes, coming off a 22-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Johnson passes to Sohan.
I see him.
And he's going for the lob. And stolen by Hayes. He's got a clear path. Here's Reeves. Finished off the break.
Hey, we know it's hard to score in this league. Reeves knows that too. That's why he wants to score in transition whenever he can.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You take a look at Vassell. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
Now here's Vincent. Still no points. Pass to Hachimura. To the paint. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Wednesday, they'll host the Miami Heat. Then on Friday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
And he drops the first. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Branham's checked in for Barnes. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. San Antonio leading by 3. Johnson passes to Paul. Here's Branham. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The response from the king still has that competitive fire.
Here's Paul. He's scoreless. Pass to Champagny. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And they finished top 5 of the association in blocks per game. Their rapid intensity on this end really shining through and helping to intimidate opponents.
And you got to commend the defensive effort. They are number 1 in opponent field goal percentage because they play for one another on this end and take pride in shutting down whoever they play. First free throw is good. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Branham. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers trail by 5. Reeves, the pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Reeves. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And so Reeves nails both of them.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Fox surveying the D. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama making it look easy.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Wembanyama against Vanderbilt. James outside. Vincent outside. 6 on the shot clock. James with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Fox. LeBron with the rebound. Oh, Fox with a steal. The kick out to Paul from behind the arc. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Set it up.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Reeves against Paul. It's James on the wing. Left side, Vanderbilt. Pass to Vincent. Now here's Hachimura. It's James on the wing. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And they're just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Doncic checked in. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Paul. And here's Doncic outside. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 8 points.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. And here's a view of the top shot blockers in the association. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
He changes more shots than he blocks, and he blocks a ton of them.
San Antonio leading by 5. Pass to Champagny. Here's Castle. Hachimura covering. And stolen by Hayes. Oh, there's the alley. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times. That's a nice dime from the King.
Here's Fox. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Wembanyama screen. Fox, the pass to Champagny. The offensive rebound. Back to Wembanyama. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it's Wemby.
Now we're starting to see him deliver on offense. He's really found his tempo here in the second quarter.
Lakers trail by 5. Doncic passes to Hayes. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Hayes has got his second bucket on the night.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
San Antonio leading by 3. On the wing, Vassell. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Rui Hachimura. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Good on the second one.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. He takes it in. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
5 on the clock. Barnes passes to Fox. Misses the three.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Back to Doncic. Pass to James. The three is up. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And both free throws good for Fox. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Lakers trail by 5. James outside. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Here's Vassell. San Antonio again can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting at 44% in the second, a decent rate. Hayes misses. San Antonio leading by 7. Fox left side. Up and over Doncic. Second chance effort. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the Lakers with some changes. Lynn's checked in for Hayes, and Austin Reeves is subbed in for LeBron. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Luka against resistance. San Antonio with the ball. And here's Fox. He has 7. There's a minute 47 left in the second period. Pass to Barnes. Three-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 8. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Hachimura. He's closely guarded. Here's Lynn. 6 to shoot. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Doncic down the lane. And Doncic with the jam.
Ready for takeoff. Doncic taking advantage of the opening.
And 1:01 left in the first half of this one. Fox with the ball. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Pass to Castle. He shoots it. San Antonio again can't hit.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Yep, count it. Now just a 4-point Spurs lead.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Here's Vassell. Give him 8. 29 seconds left to play in the half. Fox against Doncic. Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Here's Fox. Rebound by the Lakers.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Fires it. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Spurs leading by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right.
It has bread.
Right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuffed between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel
a good point.
sandwiched between two great debaters. All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
And what he did to those defenders, you know they're in the locker room right now discussing ways to keep the ball out of his hands.
That may be the only way to stop him because even against doubles, he's been accurate. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They lead by 4. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Lin in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Fox, the pass to Vassell. Doncic against Fox. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now here's Reeves. He's guarded by Vassell. Reeves against Fox. Now Doncic. Looking to get it going. Nice finish from Luka.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Spurs lead by 6. Wembanyama screen. Pass to Castle. Fox right side. Fires for 3. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's Reeves. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Doncic against Fox. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Reeves. 3-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Doncic outside. James, a screen on Fox. Doncic finds James. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
He's made 3 or 4 free throw attempts in this game. And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, LeBron just continues to perform at a very high level, which is simply incredible when you consider his age.
Both free throws good from James. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
And let's have a look at the centers and power forwards around the league who have been hot from the three-point arc over the past 10 games. And you look at Vanderbilt. Boy, what a gifted shooter he is from way out there. And, of course, Victor Wembanyama.
And these bigs have refined their games to the point where they're a threat to score from anywhere on the floor.
And these guys are really incredible. I mean, on one trip, they give you points in the paint. On the next trip, they give you points behind the arc. Boy, talk about range and versatility in spades. You got it.
James, outside. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Castle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside Reeves. Pass to Lynn. Now James. Let's go with a 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Right wing. Pulls it from 20. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Now here's Doncic. Back to James. Pass to Reeves. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Spurs lead by 3. Now here's Fox. 10 points for him. Outside Barnes. To the wing, right side. Left side, Wembanyama. Shot from 12. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now here's Doncic. 15 points in the game. Barnes passes to Vassell.
And they are in the top 10 in steals. This is a team that will force turnovers if you're careless with the ball.
And you look at their rim protection overall, it's the quick rotation and help that separates them from some other teams. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
Now here's Doncic. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game.
Boy, he's a pro at tricking defenders. You can tell Doncic enjoys getting guys in the air with that pump fake.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Wembanyama, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. And here's Wembanyama. Reeves with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Doncic outside. There's a screen by Lynn for the lead. And it's Doncic missing.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Vanderbilt with the block. Here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. James outside. Here's Len. He's covered by Fox. The game now all tied up. Len's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Castle. 7 points in the game. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Here's the 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. And it's Fox missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And here's James. He's got 12. From 18 feet away. And Castle with the basket on the assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist of the night. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. James against Johnson. James passes to Lynn. And he stuffs that one home.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. The kick out to Paul. For three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Len's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
San Antonio trailing here. Paul taking his time here. Pass to Johnson. Vassell against Reeves. Wembanyama, screen on Reeves. Shot from 12. That one rolls around and rims out.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Come get it, come get it.
On the wing, Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Back to Reeves. Down low. Here's Lynn. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Vassell can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 7. Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. They need this. Oh, not enough to slow down Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside Reeves. Pass to Lynn. Takes the 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Outside Paul. Vassell outside. Here's Johnson. Grabs the rebound again.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal. Now, here is James. 14 points for him. Pass to Reeves. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 3. Vassell passes to Johnson. And here's Sohan. Wembanyama with it. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Wembanyama's got 17 points. James passes to Lynn. It's picked off. Here's Johnson for the lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And good aggressive play. Johnson knows if he goes hard inside, he'll be rewarded with the whistle.
That free throw misses. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for Lynn. Finney-Smith comes in for James. And Vincent is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Champagnie, he's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Vassell.
Golden opportunity to take the lead. Instead, he merely knots up the score.
Pass to Hayes. Outside Finney-Smith. No good with the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Left side Paul. Now Johnson. Paul passes to Champagny. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game. Vanderbilt's checked in for Finney Smith. "35 seconds left in the third quarter. Vincent outside. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
San Antonio's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Left side Paul. Pass to Branham. Back to Paul. Four on the clock. Here's Branham for the lead. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Branham's got his first 3 points of the game. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Chris Paul, Jeremy Sohan out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Champagny at the 4 spot. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Here's Paul. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Branham. That one's good for 2. And the Spurs lead by 1. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 41% in this game. Vincent outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Hayes with it. James with the ball. Puts one up from 19. Rebounded by Champagny.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Picked up by Sohan. Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. The shot, no good. Vincent with the defensive effort. Outside Vanderbilt. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. James inside. Outside Vanderbilt. From outside the arc. And there's James on the assist by Vanderbilt.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And the free throw, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Now Hachimura. It's stolen. Champagny, the pass to Paul. Here's Branham. And a miss there on the triple. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Vincent. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Branham. He's defended by Hayes. Up top, Paul. No one near him. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And for the Lakers, they're shooting around 41%. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
Spurs trail by 4. Here's Branham. Outside Johnson. Pass to Sohan. Back to Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. They push it up 4 on 3. Shoots over Johnson. Vincent outside. And here's Vanderbilt. Offline with a 3. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Branham passes to Sohan, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Lynn's checked in for Hayes. Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Branham. Now here's Vincent. And he drives in. To the inside. Lynn is good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Fox gets it to go inside.
How about the soft touch from Fox? Measuring the floater beautifully. Love his initiative.
For Los Angeles, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Vincent passes to Hachimura. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to James. Here's Lynn. Baseline jumper. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Deflects the pass. The Lakers lead by 4. Yet another steal from him.
Whether on ball or in help, he's a constant threat to take the ball from you.
And on a path to reach second place in all-time steals. What a disruptor defensively.
Yeah, my guy Jason Kidd's looking over his shoulder, knowing his spot on this list is in serious jeopardy.
Johnson finds Fox. Outside Paul. Back to Fox. Blocked! Now here's Vincent. And there's James from the arc. There! LeBron for 3! All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Los Angeles. Finney-Smith's checked in for Vanderbilt. Reeves comes in for James. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Harrison Barnes comes in for Champagnie. Castle's checked in for Johnson. And it's Vassell in for Chris Paul. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Finney-Smith. Back to Reeves. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Castle. Up and in on the layup.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Hachimura outside. Pass to Reeves. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Vassell. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Offensive board. Oh, Luka, so hard to stop.
Boy, there is no quit in Doncic. He competes every play, every game.
And here's Fox. And rejected.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And the shot goes down. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
The Lakers lead by 3. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Pass to Lin. Good D by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 3. Fox with the ball. And he's going for the... Oh! Wembanyama crashing down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Well, Los Angeles shooting just 38% here in the fourth. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. He's off on the first. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. He hits the second from the line.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
Wembanyama, screen on Doncic. Here's Fox to tie it up. Pulls in another board.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it. Now here's Vassell. Clock at 6. Pass to Castle. Over James. That misses. Got a chance to tie it.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Plenty of space. Vanderbilt to pass to Lin. Got it. Good job in the low post. Lin's gotten 4 this quarter.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Doncic against Fox. Here's Vassell. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 here already in the game. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic outside. Pass to James. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Three-pointer, Fox. It's in! Fox from serious distance.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
James outside. James can't get that one to fall.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his 3rd foul so far. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Doncic. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. James passes to Doncic. Out to the right wing. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Pure from three-point range. And the Lakers lead by 1. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Now here's Fox. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Vassell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another shot. There's another rebound.
He's having as dominant a game on the boards as you will ever see. He might set a new franchise record.
He's controlling this game with his rebounding alone. If he breaks the single-game record, he's setting a very high bar.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Fox can't get that one to fall.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low-percentage junk there.
And his coaches will be the first to tell you, Vassell wants the ball in these situations. He's not afraid of the challenge.
Lakers trail by 3. Now Doncic. And 1:01 left in the 4th. Reeves finds James. Lets it go from the wing. That's another board.
Boy, does this guy play hard, acting like every board is his.
And would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? Unreal. Now here's Fox. Down low. There's the block.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
That's the way to go.
Here's Doncic. And again. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th. And now we've got an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
The Lakers call timeout. 23 seconds left to play in the 4th. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 6. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
James passes to Vanderbilt. To halt the run. Rebounded by Fox. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. we see the Spurs get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And now, time for our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.